Welcome to Most Haunted. This week we've come to one of Manchester's premier night spots. No ordinary nightclub though. Hundreds of people come here and visit to eat, drink and generally have a good night out. But what they don't realise is that behind the glitz and glamour of the pumping music and the designer clothes, Brannigans has a secret.
Manchester has the usual shops, bars and restaurants, and its nightlife has become famous throughout Britain. But Brannigans has become famous not just for music, but for its hauntings. In 1910, the Albert Hall was completed, a dream of Reverend Samuel Collier. He preached to what was described as the largest Methodist congregation in the world. It said he's the ghost that's responsible for beer glasses smashing, bar staff being pushed, and lights turning on and off. Is Reverend Samuel Collier the ghost who haunts the nightclub downstairs and lingers in his beloved church upstairs?
Reverend Samuel Francis Collier. This was his baby. This was his dream. And I think there's every possibility that because of things that have taken place in this building since, he's probably not happy with it. And there's every possibility that he, amongst others, could even haunt this building to this day.
In 1910, thousands of people would have made their way through the Great Hall dressed in their finery to make their way upstairs to the church. Nowadays, people dress a little bit more casually to eat, drink and generally have a good time. But most of the people that come here are very unaware of the strange things that have been going on. Beer glasses like to levitate off the bar and smash onto the floor. All of a sudden, for no reason whatsoever, the lights will switch on and off. And it's also very warm in here, but then it will just go freezing cold.
I think from working here and times I've spent here that I think there has to be something behind it all. Used to things like glasses flying off shelves and bottles falling over.
One night we were all sitting in the VIP area and there's a bar and we just heard a shatter of glass and we looked towards the direction of the broken glass and it sounds strange, but we saw a glass raised slightly and then it just fell again. And it wasn't just myself that noticed it, quite a few other people.
When it was quiet at the end of the night and everybody sat there, there's like glasses like getting smashed on the bar, stuff like that.
In 1999, a Manchester-based team of paranormal investigators were called into Brannigans by the managers as the staff were becoming increasingly nervous at the strange ghostly occurrences. The investigators spent the night and came up with surprising results.
When we first came into the building, obviously we came in through the bar, and this was the area that we were led to believe that we needed to be investigating. However, on arrival, we did feel that there was more to be gained by actually looking through the rest of the building and coming upstairs. Once we'd come upstairs, we came in and found ourselves overwhelmed really by the sensations of a lot of energy, a lot of people talking, a lot of murmuring and whispering. It was quite overwhelming. Basically on that evening there was a lot of activity. We were picking up photographic evidence on digital camera of massive amounts of orbs.
Orbs are described as one of the first stages of a ghost manifestation. They are rarely seen by the naked eye and are usually caught on digital or night vision cameras. Scientists do not have an explanation as to what these odd light anomalies could be, but if they are caught, it's normally in supposed haunted locations.
Many staff members who walk through this particular area often feel the presence of somebody walking behind them. Other staff members actually get physically pushed when there's no one there, followed by an icy cold wind.
You feel like the top end of the kitchen, as if somebody's walking past. there's nobody there, because we know it, everybody's actually upstairs.
There always seems to be something. There was never like, there's always seemed to be something that happened here, especially like upstairs here in the church. There seems to be a main concentration there, I don't know.
Things like water taps coming on, you stood there working away and next thing water taps come on behind you.
There's actually down at the bottom end there's a set of sinks, and the taps used to come on full force. Quite a few times that used to happen, but the taps used to just turn themselves on.
I wouldn't stay on my own in Brannigans for 24 hours. You couldn't pay me that. I'd just freak. I'd be a basket case.
So Phil, why do you think Brannigans is worthy of investigation?
Well, when you walk in downstairs, you just see a normal nightclub. You get to the second floor and it is a complete change. It's been here since 1910, and all the people that would have been associated with this place, who came here week in and week out, surely some of those would have died, and we never know, they might still be here today.
So what sort of paranormal things have been happening here in the past?
Well, in this particular area we've had glasses smash, we've had members of staff being pushed about, footsteps have been heard, and general poltergeist activity.
So how did the baseline test go?
We did the baseline test, the EMF testing, we didn't get any results with that at all. Because of the size of this place, we've actually used a laser thermometer, which we took readings from and noted those down. But I must tell you that it is a naturally warm place anyway. We've also got some motion detectors which are positioned in various locations, and in the corridor just outside where staff have been pushed. If anything breaks the beam, they will sound an alarm.
So what do you think we will experience tonight? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, hopefully, like all investigations, we hope to capture some kind of evidence of paranormal activity. There are glasses located around the edge of the balcony. Hopefully something will move one, maybe smash one, and we'll get it on camera.
Now, we've been here for a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
The atmosphere at the moment is quite pleasant. When you go to the back of the building and walk into the projectionist room, because there's a projectionist room, used to be a cinema part here as well, that's when it starts getting a bit eerie. And you've also got corridors that lead off from the second floor, balcony area. They're okay at the moment, but I can imagine yourself and the rest of the crew, when it gets dark and the lights go off, being a little bit on edge.
I was just about to say, that's the only thing I'm really not looking forward to, because I think I will be really silly. It's a very eerie place.
Yes.
This was once the centre of the largest Methodist congregation in the world. Now, it's said that a young girl was murdered here, and her screams are still heard to this day. Staff members have been pulled from ladders. And not only that, but shadows have been seen walking across empty floors, and objects like to move on their own. But perhaps the most frightening entity is that of a violent poltergeist.
Poltergeists have been around in this country. They've been recorded certainly since the 12th century. But in 1588, Walter de los Rios actually made the first ever account of demons in this country. He recorded or reported 18 demons. But there's only one that has travelled, if you like, through the mists of time and mythology. There's only one that we still experience to this day. And that, of course, is the poltergeist. It's a word from the German. Polter meaning noisy, and Geist, of course, is ghost.
We've come across a lot of energy that is about alcohol. This is purely because the Methodists were very, very staunch anti-alcohol people. They didn't believe in drinking, they didn't believe in partying. And so with the modern day scenario of people wanting to go out party, wanting to drink, it's probably caused quite a bit of upset within the spirits that are within the building. A lot of the other energy I would put down to what's called the Stonewall theory, which is basically recorded energy that's been imprinted into the fabric of the building, which is separate from an actual ghost or an actual spirit entity. I do personally believe in ghosts, mainly through lots of experiences that I've had that cannot be disproved in a scientific basis, which leaves it open to being able to accept that there is something beyond what we physically see.
As day turns to night in Manchester, the city comes alive with partygoers and nightclubbers. Brannigans in the daytime has a peculiar atmosphere, but as night approaches, there's an air of unexpectancy.
How are you feeling about tonight then?
Well, I've heard a few reports, and I think this is going to be a special night. I think I'm nervous. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to get, but I'm looking forward to it too. I think it's going to be a good one.
I mean, it's a fantastic place. You've got the bar downstairs and you've got the transition up here. But I'm a little bit apprehensive. But, as someone who sits on the fence, I'll wait and see.
This is a really scary place. It's only the second one I've ever been on. So I'm a bit nervous, and I'm getting more and more nervous as time passes.
On the drive up, I was really excited about being here. Now that I'm here, I'm genuinely scared. From what everyone's been saying, I have no idea what's going to happen tonight, and I'm a little bit scared.
The excitement's starting to build up. I think the adrenaline's starting to go, so it's a fascinating place. When it gets dark in here, you automatically start getting eerie feelings, so yeah, it's going to be, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know, just feel scared really, just being here.
How do you think you're going to feel when the lights are on?
Even more scared. I don't know. No, it's just apprehensive really.
We're good.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was a ghost. I've seen it.
The thumping rhythms downstairs remind us that we are not alone, but when the party comes to an end, what then? Derek Okora, our medium, had arrived and made a beeline for upstairs. Would he be able to tell us who or what was still lurking in the dark corners of Brannigans?
Well, this is an absolute, to me, it's an amazement to suddenly be in this sanctum. That's what I'd call it.
Yeah.
It comes to mind, sanctum. Sanctum in the essence that I'm very aware, very, very strongly, to above my right shoulder here, to where these doors are next to, I take that to be an organ, of the figure of a man, and I feel, with him, I feel benign, benevolent, with the soul, most definitely a person of the cloth, a nice man, not an elderly man at all. Now, this good man here, because I'm looking here, and all I want to say is, this man wants to take care of the kiddies, the children. The children. Why children? Children to do with, church. And yet I feel an abundance of children, an abundance. And yet then I'm standing on this ground and it changes. I see a lot of people who are in the resting position. And that is not to me benevolent. That is slaughter. Slaughter. An absolute slaughter of some kind. I feel as if I'm just going back in thought here of these people, these poor souls, these wretched souls being slain and just laid together, and it seems to just engulf me, and yet it takes me here, it hits me in my solar plexus and takes me back and away. An absolute massacre, a massacre of slain people, and it's got nothing to do really with this, from the foundations, the building. So it takes me back. And then I get the children. They weren't slaughtered. They were cared for. Father David, he's a good soul. He's a child of light. A person that still walks these corridors and the thoughts. But you see, there's a trilogy. There's three men who keep in a dark one here. Prevent him from causing catastrophe because he's evil intent, always has been. You see, I'm also getting from, he knows of two souls who lost their lives at some time or other here. One, most definitely, was, a child with the neck that was just sadly broken, and a push. This was not a fall, a push from this dark one.
Do you know when this happened, Derek?
Check it, please. Thank you. I feel, and as I'm getting those impressions now, she was a beautiful little girl. Beautiful. I feel of age, maybe 5, 4, 5, 6. The little girl shouts out, Eleanor! Eleanor!
That's her name?
Her name, Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Eleanor, a sweet child. There's another as well. There's a gentleman who's now kindly, kindredly, bless him, showing himself. This man would have been of older in age group, physical, than David. Father Michael.
Father Michael.
Father Michael? Reverend Michael. Reverend.
So you've got Father David.
Yes, and Reverend Michael. There is the trilogy.
And there's another person,
Yes.
3 people.
Yes, who are not residual energy. They are active spirit entity. That energy is still housed within the confines of this building.
Are they here purely to keep this dark one, as you say, here?
Yes, they are trying, I believe, they've been trying to convince this entity, this soul, to renounce, his conditions of his wrongdoings.
Right.
And because of his energy as he was, he hasn't changed one iota. And, you know, David's talking here about his good friend, Peter. He's another gentleman of the cloth.
So these are the 3 men?
They're the trilogy. And who? Who is he? Is he? Thank you. To do with the tower. The tower. Okay. We have to go to the tower.
The tower? How do we get to the tower is?
There's a very, very negative, dark energy link that's actually, that's just saying, you know, hey, don't you dare come up here.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Don't you come up here, he keeps on saying. So we're coming up.
A dark entity hidden in the tower. Was this force the energy that was causing poltergeist activity? If so, were we brave enough to meet it?
I was scared. I was afraid.
So Derek had picked up on some of the supposed spirits that were haunting Brannigans nightclub. There had been reports of strong, violent poltergeist activity.
Is actually, and his energy is in and around this ether and atmosphere. Thank you. Now he's shouting of his own volition. Okay, he keeps on saying these words, so I've got to say that implies him. He keeps on saying, ha! Godfrey! Ha! Godfrey! That's his first name, okay. So I'm getting the name Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Godfrey, okay. Oh, he's responsible for hanging someone as well. Hanging. He's responsible for hanging a man. Hanging him. Oh, stench up here. But I feel his atmosphere of thought, he brings it in here, but he didn't actually do the act here. He's done it somewhere else, but he brings that in with the energy. And the stench walks with him of what he did. There are children, spirit children, that run from the essence of this energy. He's no danger to them because he's on a different spiritual level. And it's a little girl and a little boy, Elizabeth and Philip. Elizabeth and Philip.
Okay?
And they chase. It's like he sees them and he's angered and he goes after them. And they know he can't touch them, even though they're in semi-circling atmospheres here. He would hurt them if he could. He would hurt them.
Oh, he's a nasty, horrible.
Yes, absolutely.
Is it possible to get a surname for Godfrey?
Godfrey,
Yeah. I'll ask, and if we can get it, I mean, maybe it's I don't know, but we'll just... No, that's not coming through. I don't want to utter something unless it comes through.
No, we'll leave it.
No.
Yeah.
But maybe later on, maybe, you know, it'll be given to me.
Do you want to go anywhere else?
Yes,
Where
please,
do you want to go? You lead and we'll follow.
It was interesting that the names Godfrey, Elizabeth and Philip had all been picked up in a previous investigation from another psychic. Unfortunately, without surnames, we cannot trace who the children could have been.
Philip. See, I'm still linking with the boy.
Can I just confirm, actually, Derek, while we're upstairs, you picked up on the name Godfrey and the two children, Elizabeth and Philip.
Yes.
They have been picked up on before.
They have?
Yeah. And more specifically, a hanging.
Yes,
upstairs.
Well, I'm just actually going to talk about this now because there is a link here with this. The poor man who was hung, okay, and I feel most definitely, okay, the name Godfrey, okay?
He was hung?
No.
Oh,
he was the one that actually hung him. Now, this person, the person that was hung, you know, now I've come into this atmosphere, and so it's cleared me from up there, was a man of means. Was a man who was not, you know, a soul that could have, how can I put this, could have been murdered and just forgotten as if he was like nothing. He was known, he was well respected. And I'd like to come back, or maybe go forward, and try and find out spiritually how this soul, Godfrey, got away
with this murder
when this man was, in his day, I feel, well-to-do. Whilst we're talking right now, that soul, the name Godfrey, okay, is very, very aware of everything we're doing now. This evil intent, this negativity that has built its force and strengthened its stealth over the years here, and he's gathered momentum, far too much, really, basically, and I feel that these three souls of the clot and what have you have got their work cut out with him. But you see, it's as if the name David, who's the younger, and was the younger, has got more energy than the likes of Michael. Because Michael, when leaving the physical body, was in his 60s and what have you, and David even displaying. Okay, it's all right, Fred, it's okay.
From back inside the tower, I heard a loud bang. Knowing that no one else was up there, it was frightening to know something had moved on its own.
Let's see, and that was a large rap, wasn't it? Okay. Okay. Now his energy is still, you know, dispersed here, very, very, very strongly.
What does he look like?
Right. This person, okay, of his time, I would say, quite a slim shoulders. Why are they showing me that, Sam? Why are they showing me? Okay. It's like as if they're projecting to me. Now, I think they're doing this to me to confuse me a bit, but it's like as if someone is wanting to project, or something to do with a projector. I'm looking through, I feel, and whether this Godfrey has got the strong links with that aspect they're trying to show me.
Right.
Oh, he was a viewer. There's no two ways about it. He viewed. Okay, bless you. They're giving me more, you see. What I'd like to do is, because they're hitting me with a lot of things here, is maybe if we break away from this atmosphere and at a little bit later we can separate.
Yes.
And I'm sure more information.
I want to know what this viewer thing is.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is interesting. Very interesting.
He viewed. Could that mean he'd been a projectionist? Whilst Derek took some time out, a small group of us decided to take a look with our night vision cameras at the projection area at the back of the hall.
Oh.
How's about that, hey?
I think the wires are a particularly nice touch. Right, I'll tell you what. How about this? Sitting here for a bit.
Yes.
It's all right, Craig. You tired?
Oh, a little bit.
Let's lock these off.
Just for a bit of irony, I could put it on the old projector.
Yeah, look at that. Look how old that is.
We got this other one as well. What was that?
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Bloody hell was that?
What was that? That came from down there.
No, it came from right that side, all along that corridor.
We've got the walkie-talkie. Can you just let me know if you guys are alright? We just heard a shout.
Almost more of a roar than a shout.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was horrible. It was just a big...
No, I
thought so.
No, I didn't. I thought it was more like, oh! Yeah. Can you let me know if you guys are alright? Just give us a yes or no.
It was like a collective cry or a collective
We'll
shout.
try and listen for it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell was that? That was the radio.
I know. Yes, it's starting to come to us, isn't it?
Yeah, the fear started. How does everyone feel, Rick?
Yeah, fine.
Have you seen Cinema Paradiso?
No.
Well, see, he gets in the fire and the projection booth and that's Alfredo. So that is relevant to... We're sitting in a projection booth. It's really horrible. There are big dark shadows there. I don't like that one over there. How do you feel, mate?
I think the walkie-talkie falling out of your pocket scared me, but no, I feel alright. Yeah. I feel very comfortable when I'm sat there, probably because load was, but you know, if you sort of come nearer the door, I think, because you know it's going down to that bit,
Right, should we go back downstairs and...
Yeah.
Cool again. Well, we've all been upstairs for a bit. But nothing bad. Sorry, let me...
With very little happening, we thought it would be a good time to regroup. Derek was determined to go back into the tower. This was a place that struck real fear into our crew, but none of us knew why. Was there an angry spirit who didn't want us around, or was it just a dark, cold, empty space that instilled fear into the most hardened of our crew?
This belongs to me.
I can smell sick. Baby sick.
Yeah.
You smell baby sick.
Yeah. I can smell baby sick.
Oh God, smell it there. Smell it there. Smell it there. It's just here. Can you smell baby sick? Come forward. Smell now.
I can smell something.
No, it's gone.
No, I can think.
It's gone. It was just there.
Just momentarily, yeah.
It was really strong. Yeah. That smell has completely gone now. Absolutely gone.
Yeah, but it was there momentarily, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And like you described, and it was quite poignant. It was, this is a child had been sick and the fumes were coming up.
Isn't that weird? But for something to be that strong and then just to disappear.
I smelled it briefly, and then just before you said.
Actually, there is a little boy. Thank you. And I feel this could be attributed to the fragrance of smell. Daniel? Yes. And there's now a girl child called Sarah. Daniel and Sarah.
How old?
Oh gosh, talking 3.
Oh.
3.5, 4. Not much difference between the ages. I feel they go around together. There's also, there's a lady overseeing both Sarah and Daniel, a deaconess. Whatever that means, a deaconess.
A deaconess?
A deaconess? Is there such a...
Yeah, it's like a reverend, isn't it, but a woman.
Of course,
okay.
yes, of course.
She is overseeing and looking after in this energy, up here especially. So there's got to be strong links here, at this level, where these children... Oh, here we go.
What?
Okay, stop fiddling about with my nose, you. Leave my nose alone. Oh. Mouth.
Who's doing that, Derek?
Oh, it's this... Godfrey Parks.
Godfrey Parks.
Godfrey Parks.
Right.
He's the imbecile. Oh, God. He was a killer never caught. He was a killer that covered up and escaped the justice of man. He's trapped in this atmosphere for all time, of our time, unless he gives up this man. He's still replaying, and there's not a talk about repent. He hasn't got a repentant bone about him. He's just like the surety, if not the non-purity of evil that runs through even his spirit body. He is an angry soul that he does not require, he does not wish, he wishes to be left alone. Leave me. Leave me. Get out. Get out! You! And you. My legs.
Godfrey, why are you so angry?
Why do you talk to me? Why do you talk to me?
Because I'm inquisitive.
This belongs to me. You hear me? Belongs to me. No one else. No one else. Me. Godfrey Parks. She hates my legs, that little mite. She hates my legs.
Who hurt your legs?
That little Sarah.
What did she do? Gwen, what do we do? Does he just come out of it himself?
Wait! No! I will push and I will damage you! Get moving! Now! Who do you think you are? Get out! 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 Get out of here! Get out of here! Leave me! Leave me! Leave me! Get you away! Get you away!
Derek!
Get you away!
Derek!
Heaven!
Derek!
Hallelujah!
Derek!
Oh!
Derek!
Derek and Cora, come forward. Come forward. Carl here. Gwen's here. Carl's here. Come forward.
Oh. Get me out, please. Get me out.
You stand up, Derek.
Get me out, please. Please. Please, get me out. Get me off. Get me out. Get me out, please.
We got you, Derek.
Where's my legs? Where's my legs? Where's my legs? I can't feel my legs. Oh, my legs.
No.
I've got no legs. My legs.
You're all right, Derek.
Derek, try to open your eyes.
This had been a frightening experience for all of us. Some members of our crew are sceptical about the paranormal, but even they were upset about what had just been witnessed. Derek believes he encountered a very dark entity that used his body to communicate with us.
Oh, God. It's hot. Oh.
Yeah, well, you're okay.
I can't feel my legs,
Well,
man.
that's all right.
If you remember when we first climbed to the top of the tower, some of us smelt baby sick.
Oh, God, smell it there,
Jesus,
smell it there,
yeah.
smell it there. It's just here. Can you smell baby sick? Come forward.
I can smell something.
After Derek had left the tower, we placed a dictaphone recording in that area. When we played it back, we were all amazed at what we heard. It sounds to us like a small child or a baby. We cannot explain why the noise is on the tape. Is it paranormal? First we all smell baby sick, then we catch what we consider to be a baby gurgling.
I've never seen you take over like that. It went from 1 minute, it was so sudden. 1 minute you were okay, and I knew you were in control, you were channeling.
I said to you, I said, is he okay?
And a minute later, I knew it had gone too far, and that was it.
He knew what I could do, and he knew what I could take. And he took me, and he wanted to take me into an abyss of something. I don't know.
With Derek coming into contact with a dark entity and the baby noise captured on tape, we thought a communication or séance would be a good idea. Hopefully we would encourage paranormal activity.
If anyone is there, please try to show yourself, either by an orb, by touching one of us, whispering to one of us. Try to use the collective energy that we're trying to give you.
Is anybody else going cold?
No, I'm not going cold.
Do you feel cold?
If it is paranormal that you're making Yvette go cold, please try to touch her.
Is Godfrey Parks here in the room with us? Can you make a noise? Can you rap? Can you knock one of the glasses off the top? Can you do anything to show us that you're here?
Reverend Samuel Collier, are you still here? Did anybody hear that voice?
Did you hear that laugh? It was laughter. Yes, it was definitely there. It was definitely there.
Keep the energy going, keep the energy going. Samuel Collier, Reverend Samuel Collier, was that you? Try to make a noise. I'm freezing cold, by the way. Godfrey Parks, was it you who was upstairs with Derek? Are you here with us now? Show yourself to us. Is that you that's making that noise? Get that energy going. Keep that energy going. If you're here, try to show yourself to us. Make a noise. Let us hear your footsteps. Are you here? I am absolutely freezing now.
Sound like it.
Oh God, it is so cold. I can't tell you how cold
Sure,
I am.
relax. Try to push one of the glasses off the balcony if you can.
What? Oh. What's that? What's the matter?
Something touched me on the shoulder.
Something touched you on the shoulder?
Which shoulder?
This is like a flutter.
If you listen carefully, you can hear what could be described as small footsteps.
What?
We all definitely heard something, but what that noise is, we don't know. And why did Kath feel she'd been touched just at the same time? We were all sure we were not alone. Some of us kept hearing movements in one of the corners of the hall.
Did anybody hear that voice?
Did you hear that laugh? It was laughter.
From nowhere came a strong gust of wind. It seemed to whistle through the building. Others were freezing when the temperature had been constantly warm, and at certain points I was terrified. After 2 hours we were cold and very tired, and we all agreed to call it a night.
First of all, I felt as if there was a nice, steady, calming entrance to the beginning of the investigation. However, as we went a little bit further on, I felt this anticipation, an anticipation that there was something other than this, if you like, benign, nicer sort of feelings that was hitting me at the beginning psychically.
When it came to do Derek's tour of the building, in the upper levels, where he went into a trance, I thought that was particularly spooky, and to be honest, it scared me. I actually thought for a split second that I'm going to get hit here.
He seemed to be possessed by this chap, by Godfrey Parks. I was quite worried, I was quite frightened, because he was going from one person to the other, and I was actually standing in the room hoping and praying that he wouldn't come to me.
I seemed to be totally taken back, not just detached. I was not aware of my movements, of my consciousness. I was not aware of sounds. I was not aware at this point of where I actually was.
As regards the murder, I can find absolutely no record, no trace of that at all. But of course you've got to remember how many murders go undetected. The only records we've got are, of course, the people that committed murders that were caught, tried, and then, of course, executed. So perhaps Derek's unearthed something new, and perhaps it's a cry for help. Nobody knows. So, yeah, I found it extremely interesting, very, very exciting, and can't wait for the next one.
I don't mind admitting it. For the first time in investigations, I say it very clearly and brightly, I was scared. I was afraid.
There are a number of explanations of what could be happening with Derek. The first is that he's simply acting. The second is that he really does believe he's taking on the personality of Godfrey Parks, but he's not really. Or thirdly, he could be doing exactly what he appears to be doing, and maybe he's claiming he's doing, and actually taking on the personality of Godfrey Parks.
This belongs to me! Belongs to me! No one else!
When people take part in seances, their expectations are often heightened, so any unusual experiences often take on a whole different meaning and are sometimes given a paranormal explanation. Looking at the sounds that were heard by a number of people in the seance, they were also picked up by the microphone on the camera, which at least suggests those sounds really were there. What actually caused those sounds, we don't know.
What?
Did anybody hear that voice?
Did you hear that laughter? It was laughter.
With regards to the noise that was recorded on the dictaphone, it's clear that a noise really was recorded, but we don't know what caused that noise, and it's up to the listener to decide what it sounds like. And what's interesting with this noise is that once you're told that it sounds like a baby crying, it's very difficult to hear it as anything else.
We spent 24 hours in some of the most unusual locations, and I think myself and the rest of the crew agree that Brannigans has to be one of the strangest places we've ever stayed in. It's been exciting, it's been frightening, but most of all, it's been unforgettable. Sleep tight.